Generation Z. You've written them off. You've called them lazy. You've called them entitled. You try to make them feel guilty for their reliance on the technology that you yourself wouldn't be able to live without. A generation with their noses buried in their phones. You don't understand their humor. You don't understand their point of view. You don't understand what it is they want from you. A burden, a disgrace, an inconvenience. But have you for a second considered the weight that they carry on their shoulders? The weight of the world. Every day they carry the weight of the world on their shoulders. With every word they speak, every move they make, every thought they have, they carry the weight of the world on their shoulders. Whether they are fighting to undo the wrongs the generations before them have made, or struggling to find new ways to change the world, they feel that weight on their shoulders. From the warming world to the hate-filled society they have inherited, they have become responsible for the weight of the world. They feel it on their shoulders. You put it on their shoulders.
I'm afraid.
I'm tired.
I'm lost.
I'm confused.
I'm hurting.
Sit down, shut up, be quiet.
I have dreams.
I have aspirations.
I have thoughts.
I have ideas.
I am worth listening to.
Sit down, shut up, be quiet.
I sense something is wrong.
I question the way things are.
I ask questions.
I poke holes.
I make you uncomfortable.
Sit down, shut up, be quiet.
I know something is wrong.
I try to say something.
I try to fight back.
I try to make you listen. I try to make you see. But you aren't listening.
I am afraid.
I am afraid.
My alarm startles me awake. I have to get to school.
I cannot be late.
I have classes to get to.
I have things to learn.
I get up every morning and face the day. Is this the day?
Is this the day?
I get ready and I eat breakfast and I kiss my mom goodbye.
Have a good day.
I love you.
She smiles at me and waves as I leave, but secretly she's asking herself, is this the day?
Is this the day?
I go to my classes.
I talk with my friends. We laugh and we joke, but deep down, we are all wondering.
Is this the day? Is this the day one of the kids who has been pushed over the edge fights back?
Is this the day some sick stranger decides to take out all of his hate on our school?
Is this the day I watch helplessly as someone takes the lives of my friends and teachers right before my eyes?
Is this the day I wished I hugged my mom a little tighter before I left?
Is this the day we realized it was a little too easy for someone to get a gun?
Is today the day that I become a statistic?
Will my name be on the news, or just the person responsible?
Will we be more than a hashtag?
Will we get more than thoughts and prayers?
Will you finally do something?
Is this the day?
I'm afraid.
I'm tired.
I'm lost.
I'm confused.
I'm hurting.
I have dreams.
I have aspirations.
I have thoughts.
I have ideas.
I am worth listening to.
Do something.
Do something.
Do something.
Do something.
Do something.
Do something.
We'd all like to think We've made progress.
That the world is safer.
Gentler.
Kinder.
than it was before.
That our sisters.
Friends.
Daughters.
Mothers.
We'll be safe.
I'd like to believe that.
I'd like to trust that.
I'd like to feel that.
I'd like to feel powerful.
I'd like to feel safe.
I'm not so sure.
I'm not so sure.
I just wanted to get gas.
I just wanted to go out and have fun with my girlfriends.
I just didn't want to kiss on the first date.
I just wanted to go for a run.
I just wanted to be left alone.
Did I
deserve it?
Do I even say something?
Can I even manage to find the courage?
The strength.
The words.
To say something.
Will
it
matter? Will you listen?
Will you believe me?
Will you protect me?
Will you stand by me?
Will you stop this from happening again?
This is just the beginning, just skimming the surface. Every day we go out into the world, our minds swimming with questions, with fears, with responsibilities.
Will we come home the same as we were before?
The world is changing. It's hard to keep up. There's always something new to fuel the anxiety that's already bubbling up inside of us. Who's to say what we'll have to come face to face with today?
Will we come home the same?
Can you blame us for feeling like the world is ending? When everything is happening to us and there's nothing we can do? When we try to make a difference or simply be heard and nothing happens? When we have no idea what could happen to us? When it feels like no one is looking out for us?
Will we come home?
We're the future. We're responsible for a future that feels impossible.
I'm afraid.
I'm tired.
I'm lost.
I'm confused.
I'm hurting.
But we're ready.
I have dreams.
I have aspirations.
I have thoughts.
I have ideas.
I am worth listening to.
Are you listening?
Are you cold? I'm cold. My skin is like ice. I should probably feel upset about that in some way, but honestly, it's kind of a relief. It reminds me that I'm still alive. It's a relief to feel anything. I don't really get affected by things like I used to. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of nice because the things that used to make me sad don't really do that anymore. But it sucks too because the things that used to make me happy don't anymore either. I'm seeing an old friend from out of town this weekend, and I know that should be exciting because it's been a while since I've seen them, but I don't feel anything. Well, I guess that's not true. I feel empty. Which is stupid, I know, because how can you feel empty? But I do. It's a wanting emptiness that swallows up any other feelings I'm supposed to have. Like when you haven't eaten anything that whole day, the dull ache, a longing for something. It's in my chest, from shoulder to shoulder, down to my belly button, up to my throat, all the way to the back of my tongue. And it won't go away. I mean, it's something I can usually kind of ignore if I'm around people. If I'm smiling and laughing, it's easier to convince myself that nothing's wrong. So I don't really like to be left alone anymore, because that's when it's the worst. When I can feel it with every heartbeat. But I get tired when I spend a lot of time around people now, and I can tell they get tired of me. It's like this never-ending cycle. I can't be alone for too long, but I don't want to annoy my friends more than I already do, but I can't fucking tell them because then they'd feel obligated to spend time with me, and I'd really rather them want to spend time with me, you know? But that's not exactly something I can ask for. I'm cold. Sometimes I really don't feel like myself. It's hard to explain. Everything around me will be completely normal, then suddenly I'm ripped away from me. I just cease to exist. My mind gets heavy like I've been pumped full of laughing gas, and the world around me keeps moving. I can hear the whirring of the fan, and I watch time tick by on the analog clock, but nothing registers. I can hear, but I'm not listening. I can see, but I'm not looking. I'm underwater, but without the slickening of my skin or the gentle current coaxing me toward the shore. I am unnerved, disoriented. Sometimes it's less like a sedative and more like general anesthesia, because when I come to, I don't remember a second of what happened. I'm only aware of the fact that without passing out or losing consciousness, I was gone. And it never lasts longer than a few minutes. But afterwards, I'm always left disconcerted, empty, and itching. I've been spinning in circles for too long, or I'm heavy in the wrong way, or I don't know. My skin just isn't sitting quite right on my body. Thoughts always flood my head, questions about my own consciousness or existence. I spend hours contemplating the reality of my mind and my body, and the people around me too. It's just exhausting. I've come to a conclusion. I'm a coward. I was thinking about it the other day. There are so many things I haven't done, only because I'm too scared to. Have you ever wanted something so desperately, but you can't make yourself do it? You tried to take the first step, but you're afraid of where that will put you. Afraid of the in-betweens. That floating space that some people think is active, but really, it's the most static you've ever been. And you dream of the euphoria that the end will bring, but you know it'll never come if you don't sit through the stillness. And before that, you have to take the first step. Fear is uninhibited. It's the sole driving force keeping us alive while ensuring that we don't know what it means to really live. Is that how people are meant to exist? Survival is not living. You know? I've never liked myself. Never. And it's funny, they say, if you don't love yourself, who can you love? And to that I say, anyone else. It's easy to sit around and wish that things were different, to complain and whine and hope that things will change, but it's difficult to actually stand up and make change. Cowards don't do the things that are difficult. We hide in the shadows of our own incapability. We mourn our wasted potential and run from opportunity. We are the worst kinds of people. Because it doesn't matter how bad your life really is, how much privilege you have, or who else has it worse. Cowards are afraid regardless of those things, regardless of reality. And when you can't overcome your fear to do even the slightest of good in the world, what are you still doing here? What am I still doing here? Why am I here? I can't simply will myself to change. I tried, but fake it till you make it just isn't applicable here. Years of feigning joy reaps no benefits. Nothing comes from it but exhaustion and a knack for lying. Confidence does not bloom from sprinkled insults. Love does not blossom in clouded hearts, and happiness cannot grow in clay minds. Not without change. And change is fleeting. Fleeting. Yes, there have been times where some new attempt has worked for me. For a few months, interactions are sought after, thoughts are bearable, and I feel revitalized. But it never lasts. Fleeting. God, I just wish things were different. Easier. I wish I were a person I could love. I don't want to be such a miserable fucking liar who ruins everything around them, including myself. I want to be a good goddamn person with pleasant thoughts and a kind demeanor. I want to be happy. More than anything, I want to make the people around me happy. I wish I were the person they think I am. I wish I were half as determined, strong, or intelligent as they think. Maybe, just maybe, I could be of some fucking use to another person. Maybe, if I weren't such a piece of fucking shit who only thinks about myself, the world really could be a better place. But that's idyllic, isn't it? To think that one single person could do anything to change the world. The world is a shit pit, and I alone am not going to be able to do a goddamn thing about it. All I can do is change myself. All I can do is change myself. And that's only something I can do. Maybe it doesn't matter in the long run, but I'm still here right now, and so are the people that I love. So I'll try. I'm terrified and hesitant, and I don't even know where to begin, but I'll try. Change is fleeting, but not impossible. It's not impossible.
They're talking about him in the newspaper. Look,
Sweetie, we said we wouldn't talk about this.
the cops are doing an investigation.
What?
They say they're going to question everyone they can.
Despicable. Menace? I don't consider myself those at all.
What do we do, Harold? Harold!
Give me a second. I need a second to think.
This is the police. Open the door, please.
What do we do?
Answer it.
Hello, officer. What can we do for you this evening?
We're looking into the murder of Matilda.
A murder? Wow. Wow. You always hear about them, but you never think that they happen.
Right then. Do you know anything about the death of the kangaroo?
Why, no, I don't suppose so. I haven't seen any kangaroos around here lately. Especially ones named Matilda.
I understand. Well, alright then. Have a good day.
I lied to a cop. I lied about murder, Harold. My mother always said lying was evil. Am I evil?
It has been 1 year since the death of the Kanga, and the investigation is still hot.
You've got to stop listening to that kind of stuff.
They've been running this story for a year.
I can hear, kid. Just like you.
You don't feel a drop of guilt at all. Oh, now you've got nothing to say. Harold the heckler has nothing to say. Oh wait, you do feel guilty, don't you? It's eaten away at you, isn't it? Just like me.
You're speaking nonsense.
The police have just arrested 2 suspects for the murder of the Kanga. A trial will take place a week from today. More after this break. Red Ash Cigarettes is a family brand cigarettes.
How about now, kid?
You can't leave. You won't live a day without me. You'll crack. You're dead if you walk out that door. No more money. No more dinner parties. No more life. Dead.
I died a year ago.
The 2 suspects, Mark Hansen, a war veteran and certified dog surgeon, along with his wife, the Nobel Peace Prize winner, Alice Hassan, the leader of several charities, were convicted for the murder of the Kanga. Wait! Hold on, I'm getting some breaking news. A woman, Genesis Turner, confessed to the murder of the Kanga.
Oh!
Wait, there's more! She didn't do it alone. Her husband, Harold Turner, was also involved. The police are making their way to him now. And now a word from our sponsor. Are you looking for a trip to the Bahamas? Trust Global Airlines to get you there and enjoy paradise.
This is the police.
Now to growing concerns about the deadly coronavirus officially hitting the U.S. Here's what we know.
Very worried
A Washington State resident fell ill after returning from Wuhan, China. President Trump continues to maintain
Officials now say
under 400 people have been
recently in an interview on HBO, which is players in 3 other Asian countries. New videos sent to CBS.
And the U.S. has passed a grim new milestone in the pandemic. More than 225,000 Americans have now lost their lives as new cases surge across the country.
morning.
What, Taylor?
That ringtone is probably the best $1.29 we've ever spent.
I mean, we probably could have spent it on something better, but you know.
Girl, what?
Yes, it's fine. I was sleeping.
It's 2 p.m., Mel.
2? Shit.
Don't tell me you slept through yesterday and today.
No, I was just doing some other stuff and, you know, got tired and took a little nap. Where are you even going?
I don't need a reason to look sexy. Look at this.
Oh, yes, girl. Mm-hmm.
Am I ready for Vogue yet?
It.
Oh. Shut up. Stop. So, how was your week-long beach trip?
It was only 6 days.
And at a time like this, that is 6 days too many. I've left the house twice this week. Once to get some groceries for my nana, and then the other time to go on this date with a guy I met online.
Oh, Pixar didn't happen.
I don't have one, but he said he'd buy me dinner, and my mom was making her famous tuna surprise, and you know how much I hate that shit.
Gross. I still want to know what the surprise is.
Martha Stewart wouldn't even know.
Gross. So, what did you say?
Yes, duh. Steak tastes better when it's free 99. Salud, are you okay? Then drink some water, dude.
Ugh.
Hey, so I've been meaning to ask. Did you get it?
Huh?
Well, that's literally the reason I called you. To ask if you got it.
What?
I thought you'd have it by now.
Why?
Everybody's been getting it.
Getting what?
How haven't... You were gone 6 days. How haven't... Oh, I just know you have to have it. I can feel that shit in my soul.
No, I didn't.
Well, I got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, why wouldn't I be? I mean, when I got it, I was like, oh, I have to call Mel. She probably got it too. And I mean, look at it. It has my name on it. Oh, don't act like you don't know what this is. I know you were checking your mailbox every day before you left for your little trip.
Oh, the check. It's here?
Mm-hmm. Oh, and there's these really cute ass shoes I've been wanting to buy. Just
okay,
be
right back.
Okay? Alright. Okay, so like the last time I checked, they were on sale for like 20% off. And then hold on. Let me check. I don't know. It was like they were doing like this cute little sale because, you know. Anyway, so I was looking, and because I got all this extra money, you know, just hold on. How do you figure out 20% off? Do you multiply or do you divide? Because I failed math.
Who are you talking to?
Okay, whatever. So is it here?
No, but I got a letter from...
Ew, who sends this anymore?
Apparently my Aunt Moore's.
Who?
My Aunt Moore's.
Is she like your least favorite aunt or something? Because I swear, I never hear you talk about her. Like the way you talk about your Aunt Linda? I miss Linda.
She's never really around. Like, I think I've only met her twice in my life, and if I'm being honest, I don't even remember what the hell she looks like. Like, No one even knows where she lives because she's always so distant. Like, she never came to any of my birthday parties, family reunions, any of the family shit, but she's apparently really into letters or something. She used to always send them to my mom in the hospital before she passed away.
How do you say it again?
Moors.
Moors? Like the
Yeah.
furniture store?
No. Oh, yeah. I wonder what she wants. She knows about my mom.
She probably heard about your check. I had to sneak mine into my room earlier because my brothers got here and then my mom found it and she's been spending heck of time in the living room and I just know she's been waiting for mine to get here. Mel.
She's coming to visit.
Ew, why?
I don't know. I mean, it literally just says, I will see you soon. What the hell does that even mean?
Just call her and tell her you're out of town. I mean, she can't come if no one's home.
It's kind of messed up, and she's not gonna believe that shit. Plus, I don't have her number anyway.
So how does this look?
Yeah.
What did I say? You sound like a freaking scratch record with that cough.
How much was your check again? I want to know how much to anticipate.
What? You're broke because you spent your savings account on your little trip, didn't you?
No.
Oh, and you need to pay the electricity bill too.
Shut up. It's too hot for this. Oh. Dad. Dad. Oh. He's not home. What the hell am I supposed to do now?
Hey, so how is this call still going?
Wi-Fi? Oh, crap.
You left your data on, huh?
You left your data on, huh? Oh, my phone's only on 5%. I swear stuff like this only happens to me.
Hey, you know, I think your Auntie Morse will like this little Christmas lights feel you have going on. Hey, I'll come back on. Stuff like this always happens at my house. Just give it a sec.
Did you see that?
What? Hello? Hello? No. No, what? Why are you sorry? I don't understand.
Sorry, what?
What? Mel, it's gonna be okay, right? You're okay. No. No.
Did you do the homework?
I did.
I did. It's so good.
Wait, Chris is here. Okay, We'll start off in our breakout rooms this morning to discuss yesterday's reading assignment on Pride and Prejudice. I'll pop in and give you about a 2-minute warning before we join back into the main room.
I'm here. Sorry I'm late, Miss Plum.
It's all right, Marcus. I just put everyone in breakout rooms to discuss Pride and Prejudice. Did you read the sections?
I did, but there was a word I didn't quite understand. What does circumspect mean?
It means being wary and unwilling to take risks. I'll put you with Chris and Kayla. I'll pop in when time is almost up.
Did you read it?
Oh, I kind of forgot. I got distracted because I got these.
Oh, actually, I did read it. I did.
Read it. Me
read
too.
the,
Me too.
Oh.
I got like I had like 2 pages left.
First two.
Are we sure we did the reading?
Yeah. Yes, Miss Plum.
Mm-hmm.
Sure did.
I thought it was kind of crazy how like she just kind of ran away and got married. Isn't that kind of, what is that
I
called?
think it's romantic.
I think it's kind of weird.
No, because he loved her the whole time.
I don't
And she just
So we
didn't know.
love Mr. Darcy.
Well,
We do. We like Mr. Darcy.
I don't know.
Mr. Bentley too.
Yeah. I mean, in the movie, he's cute.
Captain Fantastic was so cool last night. He was all like, hi-ya, hi-ya, punch, kick.
All in outer space. Huh?
Is that Captain Fantastic?
Yeah.
You like Captain Fantastic?
Yeah, I think he's really cool, especially when he uses his laser eyes. And at the end, he uses the most awesomest line.
I'm made of heat,
made of heat
and you're made of nothing. But the best part is the theme song.
Yeah, the theme song.
Chris, you played too.
Here he comes, the perfect man.
Strong and bold with very tight underpants.
He fights for us in outer space.
You'll never get past my plasma gun. Take that, Captain Fantastic.
You messed with the wrong space cadet. Laser eyes.
No.
I'm made of heat, and you are made of nothing.
Who's that space captain fighting for our galaxy?
He's Captain Fantastic.
Captain Fantastic.
All right, Space Cadets. 1 more minute and we're back into the main room.
Wow. How'd you do that?
My mom made it for me so I could use it in classes. Isn't it cool? I can send it to you too.
Yeah, send it now.
Okay. There you go.
Got it. Oh,
hey, it looks awesome. I can send it to you too if you like. Hey, are you okay?
I just don't want to get in trouble.
Why would you get in trouble?
My mom says I can't play with you.
Why is that?
She says it's because you're a nigger.
Because I'm a nigger?
That's what Mom says.
Am I a nigger too?
I don't know. Is she a nigger too?
I don't know. I just know that Marcus is, and Mom says I can't play with him.
Miss Plum said if there's ever a time we don't know something, we should just ask. Miss Plum, we have a question.
Whoa.
Did you watch Captain
That's,
Fantastic?
is that that is Captain Fantastic. I didn't get to see the last episode, so please don't say anything. I don't want it to get
fighting that one alien?
Let me finish
the last
Google.
episode for me, and
He was like,
Is
boom,
Plum, is
boom.
Marcus a nigger?
Then he had his.
Kayla, where did you hear that word? And where did you hear it, Chris?
Mommy said I can't play with Marcus because he's.
Your mother said that, did she? Well, that's not a very nice word. In fact, it's a very ugly word. It's used by people who think they are better than the people they deem it to be.
So it's the bad word.
A very bad word. And it will not be repeated in this classroom or anywhere else. Understand?
We understand.
We understand.
Class?
you understand.
We understand.
How about we play a game?
I know.
Ooh, I love games. Let's play a game. Can we play a game?
You need it?
Let's play a spelling game. I want to spell pulchritudinous again.
Hey, your pulchritudinous.
Thank you.
How about the guessing game? Remember the one that took us so long to guess?
Yeah, took me forever.
It's bushy, native to Mexico and Central America, and it's a perennial plant.
Dahlia.
Dahlia.
Oh, I know. How about we play the opposites game?
That one's so much
Oh
easier.
yes, I love the opposite game. Let's play that game.
Okay,
I
the
love that.
opposites game. What poem shall we do?
Something from Sappho.
Do you remember the one we learned last week?
I do. Mother of beauty, mother of joy, why hast thou given to men this thing called love, like the ache of a wound in beauty's side, to burn and throb and be quelled for an hour, and never wholly apart?
No way. Sappho was too mushy. Let's do a haiku.
Yeah, haikus are always fun.
Apparition.
The apparition of these faces in the crowd, petals on a wet black bough.
Very good. For that, we do a new poem with a line from Emily Dickinson. My life had stood a loaded gun. Ready?
Yeah.
My
Your
life
death
had stood
will sit
a
many
loaded
Empty.
gun.
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 Flower.
It's a book.
No, that's stupid.
The opposite of a gun is a pillow, or maybe a hug, but definitely not a book. Definitely not a book.
Gun.
It's a song.
A prayer. I mean, a promise.
Oh, like a wedding ring and later a baby.
Or what's that person who delivers a baby?
A midwife?
Yes, a midwife.
No, that's wrong.
You're so wrong. You'll never be right again.
Oh, wait, no. It's a whisper.
It's a star.
Or not.
Saying I love you into your hand.
And then touching someone else's ear?
Are you crazy?
Yeah, you're the president of stupid land.
You should be. When's the election?
It's a teddy bear.
The sword.
Star.
Go back to the first one. A flower. A white flower.
All right, class. It's time for a break. Take 10 minutes off screen and meet back here. And let's forget all about our discussion.
Oh, no. Forget nothing.
Nothing has been decided.
Yeah, we are gonna finish this when we get back.
Yeah.
Mrs. Brooks, good morning. What can I help you with?
Plum, you know damn well why I'm here. What is this email you sent me?
I don't understand what you mean, Mrs. Brooks. What didn't you understand about the email? Was it the content? I did use the word churlish. Maybe you need a definition.
Plum, where the hell do you get off telling my boy who he can play with?
And where do you get off telling him who he can't play with?
Chris is my son, my only child that I raised by myself, so I get to raise him with whatever ideals I damn well please, even if you dislike them. So with all due respect, just your job is to teach them their ABCs and I can handle the rest. You got that, Plum?
Mrs. Brooks, I went to Bryn Mawr where I received my doctorate in youth development and family science. So for the rest of this conversation, you may address me as Plum or Dr. Plum, whichever you prefer. I didn't go through the grueling process of getting my education just to be called a Plum, Miss or Dr. Mrs. Brooks. And furthermore, you may raise your son with whatever impertinent ideals you'd like. You can raise him to believe the Easter Bunny exists or Santa Claus exists, or you're somehow better than people just because of your pasty skin tone. But it will be outside of this classroom.
Plum, I am very close with members on the school board. I'm not to be taken lightly.
Neither am I. Chris is your son at home, but in this classroom, in my classroom, he is my student. And all students here will be allowed to play with whomever they wish. That is one of my ideals of this classroom, Mrs. Brooks.
Oh, I see. You think since you got that big important degree, you just get to tell us all what to do and how it's going to be. Is that it?
No, Mrs. Brooks. I don't think that at all. That would mean I'm using my education to suppress you, to make you feel less than because of your lack of education. Just how you use the color of your skin to suppress others. I don't wish to stoop to such levels accidentally or intentionally.
Plum?
Mrs. Plum.
Fine then. Your classroom, your rules. As of right now, Chris is no longer a student in your class.
Chris will be in my classroom in 3 minutes as I have instructed him to do so.
My word is final unless...
Mrs. Brooks, I believe you love your son, and I believe you want great things for him and for him to be a great man.
Yes.
That's why I know Chris will be in my classroom when we're done with this conversation.
And why is that?
Other teachers said Chris wouldn't finish grade school, yes? They said he couldn't pay attention and his speech pattern would keep him behind. However, since my instruction, Chris has not only improved exponentially, but steadily. He can learn and has been and will continue to under my guidance. And I know you see it. I don't believe you would intentionally hurt your son, his future, due to your pride. He will stay in my class, and he will be allowed to play with Marcus and anybody else.
Good evening, Mrs. Plum.
Okay, class. Let's begin where we left off.
It's a diamond.
It's a dance. The opposite of a gun is a museum in France.
It's the moon.
It's a mirror.
It's the sound of a bell and its ringer.
Dumb.
They're dumb.
Oh, called you dumb. I don't think that's allowed. Oh.
Maybe all of you are right. Maybe it's everything we said. Maybe it's everything we didn't say. It's the words and the space for words. It's everything outside of this room and down the street and in the sky. It's everyone on campus, at the mall, and all the people waiting in the hospital and at the post office and Yeah. It's a flower too. All the flowers, the whole garden. The opposite of a gun is wherever you point it.
Maybe.
Maybe.